Okay, welcome back from the break. It's the birthday show, of course. We're getting into our first conversation for the morning, and we're talking about sickle cell. Listen, I know about this show because when I was in Temasco, one of my mates passed on. She was called Sarah, so very fair lady, beautiful young lady. She passed on, and it was as a result of sickle cell. And today we are having a discussion about it. Join us is SELINA Ayelgum from the University of Ghana Hospital. Yes, and so we'll get to understand what it is, how we can prevent that. I've been seeing AS, all of those things on social media. Yes, all of those things. So, SELINA, good morning and welcome. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Great. Sickle cell, this thing. It is it's like one of the diseases that a lot of people haven't taken time to understand or read about. Say, oh, it's about love. Oh my God, I love you. That is what it's about, but don't think about the repercussions on the child you're going to bear.
Okay.
So let's start from the basics. What's a sickle cell disease?
So sickle cell is basically a genetic disorder. So meaning it's inherited from our parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you are born, okay, normally there are certain how do we call it? Tests that you have to do.
Okay.
And in Ghana, we don't normally do all the random tests that we are supposed to do before a baby is being discharged. And in Ghana here, people get to know their sickle cell status when they have children. Okay. Even with the parents, they don't know. It's when they are having kids and there's a problem that they'll say they are now going to the hospital to see what is wrong. Then we now do all the random tests to know what exactly the problem is.
You mentioned something like we don't run the test. We can't run. Is it that we don't have the machines, or parents are not really educated? That's why those tests are not conducted.
Okay, so at first we didn't have machines. Okay. For that, but now we do have. It has been there for the past 6 or 7 years.
Wow.
Okay.
So we now do have the machines to run all those tests to know exactly what is the traits of the child.
Okay.
So now the traits are sickle cell traits are AS. That's someone being a carrier. Okay. But doesn't mean he's fully diagnosed of having a sickle disease. It's just a carrier. Okay. And then the other ones are SS, SC, and then AA. Okay. Yes. And AA is not part. AA you are fine.
You are fine. Okay, so those who carry
so anything with the S.
Okay, so if you are carrying, like you
and
carry
the C. Okay. People also don't know about the C.
The C.
It's all about SSS and those things. But the C.
Tell us the C.
The C too, if a parent is AC, doesn't mean he has or she has. Okay. But with SC, you have it. Okay. CC, you have.
You have it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you talked about the fact that people do not do these tests. A guy meets a lady, and it's all about we set a date, we date for a while, we set a date, we go and do the wedding, and that's it. Don't really take the time to do these tests, but over the period there's been some education on it. Whilst you're in the hospital, do you still find people coming in and not understanding this whole thing of sickle cell disease?
Yeah, we do. People come in actually because there's now education going all around the country and the continent and then globally. People do come to find out, they want to run this test to know if they are fine or they are compatible to marry. Okay. Then we now refer them to a genetic counselor. Okay. We have a genetic counselor. So if you want one, there's one in Kolebu actually. Okay. It's called Clinical Institute of Genetic Counseling. Okay. Yeah. So you are being referred there because some health workers are not qualified to counsel. Okay. Yeah, so they are qualified people to do that in Kolebu. Okay. So we sometimes refer, or if there's the hospital you happen to find yourself has that, then You just do the counseling and then test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember during the university, when you're entering university, I think you do some tests.
Yeah.
And I think it was part of it. But as I'm speaking to you now, I don't remember my.
That's it. I don't remember doing the sickle cell
I won't lie
test
about
yeah.
it. But let's say I want to test again. What are the procedure to getting to know that whether I'm AA or I'm AS? I know I'm AA.
Okay, so there are private labs all over the country.
Okay.
So you can walk in, tell them that you want to do a geno, HB erythrophoresis.
What?
HB erythrophoresis.
Okay.
But basically, at first we used to do SICKLE, and the SICKLE wasn't so effective because to not give you an accurate result that will make you know whether you are AA, AS or what. They will just give you positive or negative.
Okay. So now,
so I think that's what's happened to you when you were in the university.
So, but now they give you what the traits are.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. So let's talk about the part that is quite horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, and that is about if the situation comes and you give birth to a child with a disease. What are some of the repercussions? What are some of the things that will know that this child is a sickle cell patient?
Okay, so at first, a child would constantly be sick, having temperatures in the house, not eating well, and if it's a grown-up child, let's say about 3 to above, we'll start saying, "Mommy, I have pain." Like, we'll say, "I have pain this way, pain that way." Then you now send the child to the hospital and then confirm. Basically, when a child has temperature, yes, it's the #1 thing for you to send a child to the hospital.
And check, And if a child has it, how long can the child live?
I bet you cannot live about 21.
Oh, it's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah, my auntie she lived to 47 and she passed. She was like sickle cell. Yeah.
We actually have an 80-year-old patient. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Who is with sickle cell.
So it's not true that at a certain age you...
No, it's not true.
Yeah.
It's never true.
Okay.
Oh, so it means my auntie could have even lived more than 47. I thought even the 47, because growing up, the awareness wasn't that much. So we're thinking at the age of 20. And can you give birth if you have?
Yeah, you can give birth.
And your child wouldn't be a carrier of the...
Okay, so it depends on the person you marry.
Okay, the partner.
Yeah, so the partner. So if you know you are SS, you should tell whoever you are marrying that I'm this. So let's go and check. So if you happen to have someone who is AA, then you are good to go.
Okay.
If you happen to have someone with AS, then now you have to sit down, go for counseling, so that they will counsel you very well.
Okay.
And know what you are into. Then know what to do at point when your child is having such. But it's not a guarantee that when you have SA, you can't marry. That one, no. They marry.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
so, as Nana said, Monday is World Sickle Cell Day.
Yeah.
Is there any program, any activity that we should be looking forward to?
Yes. So, the program lineup, the theme actually is focusing on newborn screening.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we are encouraging all mothers to screen their babies when they are immediately born in the hospital. So that's what we are
advocating for.
We want to focus our attention.
Okay. All right. So, Selina, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Of course, make sure that you do go check out. And it's not all about I love you, I love you. Go and do the test before you marry, before you get someone in trouble, someone who knows nothing about what you did when you were doing it. Please do take note of that. So Selina Ayelgum is from the University of Ghana Hospital. It is a UCC hospital. University of Ghana Hospital, and helping us understand sickle cell.